makes Dean think. You know, the lad can hit a treble. You know, it's makes you think then.
85.
Dino being watched in the crowd by his good mate Wes Newton. Those two met in Austria
95.
last weekend. Wes did him. He's at great pains to point out, Wes, still not lost to Dean Winstanley. In fact, he calls him just Dean Stanley because he never wins against him. Set this up very nicely, though.
So a little 180 here off for Manuel would be very nice.
Well, even a 140 would make Dino think, well, he's going, got to get the ton, really. He's not. So Winstanley looking at a potential 13 darter. He'll take that. Thank you very much to hold his throat. Lovely, lovely, right in the middle.
Second leg Manuel to
He certainly laid down the rule book there as to what he's going to be doing. So, this lad hasn't wavered. I'll tell you what, he's not been too bad.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what we do know about Manuel. He's 47 years old, as I say, born in Spain, based in Gibraltar now, a labourer by trade. Been playing darts since he was 20. When he came through the qualifiers, he beat a guy called Justin Gio, 6-2.
Good for him, good for him.
So he's got here, and that's £1,000 in his pocket just for getting through to this.
Lovely, isn't it, eh?
Not bad weekend, is it?
Hey, happy days.
Turn up down the local sports stadium, chuck a few darts, there's £1,000.
Yeah. Yeah, even if he comes up there and does 6 legs, you know what I mean? It's, thank you very much.
97.
Well, there is Wes Newton. It's a lot easier to do that when you've already won your game, isn't it?
It's so much easier. So much easier. Brendan with his lovely lady, Teresa, they're getting married next year, I believe. But he bought her a nice little rock the other day put on her finger, so that was nice.
I think he's counting how much it cost him.
55.
Just wavering a little bit here. They can pop in a decent score here. Pull him away. 64, is it?
64.
It's not too bad. He's still favourite, Dino, to break Manuel.
46.
Nice little 140 for Dean now.
Yeah, leave him double 16 if he can. Lovely first dart.
Beautiful, isn't it? Oh.
95.
Well, he's getting there. He's getting there. Vilerio back on 202. This is in the bottom half of the draw. So Adrian Lewis awaiting the winner. But this is the bottom half where you've got people like Bob Thornton, Phil Taylor, Michael Van Gerwen.
Ouch.
Yeah, certainly. Kim Ibrex, who we saw cheering on his young star, Dimitri Vandenberg. Dean now, 18. And that leaves him, well, yeah, it does leave you double top.
Yeah. Within Dean's game, his counting's not his strongest point. It really isn't.
He is keen to point out it's got better.
Yes, it has got better. It has got better, but it's still not sure. And that can just give you a slight
50.
glip in your throat where you would be flowing.
Lovely stuff though. Dean Winstanley goes 2-0 up. Yeah, a lot of players, they flow around the board, don't they? I mean,
Yeah.
Dean's not the quickest of throws, but he's not slow.
No.
And, you know, when he doesn't want to, you know, he's hits 2 of his targets and he wants to go straight onto the other one. Oh, hang on, I've just got to check him with the right one here, and it just knocks you out of that
Yeah,
rhythm.
that's right. So that's what I was saying when early doors. Learn the dartboard, learn your combinations, know what to go for if you've missed that one or you've hit that one. That keeps, especially if you're a rhythm thrower. You know, we mentioned before the people like Kev Painter who can stop and step back, or your slower players, you know, Brendan, Justin, those sort of guys, you know, have time to think. So it doesn't really affect those.
So, Dylan Duo there.
It was, and Antonio Alcina said it looked like Dyson. No, it's not Dyson, but I thought it was. Antonio Alcinas, Dylan Duo.
Yeah, Dylan didn't make it through the qualifiers here. Antonio did. He probably wishes he hadn't.
Yeah.
Didn't go well for him.
No.
Didn't go well for him. A pretty heavy defeat to a sparkling Benito van der Pas, has to be said.
Wasn't it just?
30.
Wasn't it just?
It's not going well for Manuel here. And
No.
Dean's not really being pushed. He's getting the job done at the minute.
100.
Georgie Noble will be happy with this if it goes 6-0.
Early night for Mr. Noble.
Absolutely, absolutely. Dean's just on a canter at the moment, and poor Vilerio can't.
140.
Not pressuring him at all, not putting him under any form of pressure.
Well, it's 3 well-thrown darts there. That's a bit more like it from Manuel Vilerio.
54.
54 for over the top and a 3-0 lead. Double top he wants. Double top he
Yards
gets.
in the third
Looking
leg.
pretty handy on the little red bit at the top of the board, Dean Winstanley.
Manuel to
Definitely.
Gibraltar.
His finishing has been absolutely clinical.
He's mates, obviously mates with Wes and mates with Darryl Gurney as well. Darryl, one of the standout performers of this opening round. Wes got the job done earlier as well. I'm not sure Dean could put up with the banter
100.
if he was to fall at the first hurdle and his two mates had gone through. That's probably what's spurring him on.
I wouldn't be surprised on that one either.
42.
Well, I've been led to believe that the three of them, they've all got their beard trimmers and are taking chunks out of each other's hair when they're not looking. I sure shared a flight back from Austria last weekend with Dean and Wes, and it's like being on a plane with two children.
45.
They just
That I
don't
can
stop.
believe.
They
That I
do
can
not stop. Have a rest, lads.
Well, it's certainly not affecting their game, is it?
No, well, on stage, different matter entirely.
Yeah, that's right.
Serious business.
See, Dean's 100 ahead again on Manuel here, and
95.
good experience for the Spanish boy or Gibraltarian. Great experience to get up there and even to have a chance to play against the pros. You know, these boys don't obviously get that type of thing.
140.
And to have that happen it's good for them. It's good for the sport as well.
Yeah, certainly. And I tell you, if Dyson Parody plays like he did today, if he finishes like he did today, then Gary Anderson's going to have to play well.
Yes, yep, I agree with you. I mean, Gary's always going to be the favourite. You know, he's one of the best players in the world. As Dean's going to look for tops again. Ooh.
65.
He's one of the best players in the world. So, yes.
Yeah, he's got to produce that level of performance
He's
again,
gotta-
and
yeah.
he's probably got to hope that Gary has a little bit of an off day. But
140.
well, he's been good on double top so far. He missed it in his last visit, and that's a good marker for Dino there.
Just underneath, he's going the right direction. There you go.
Yards in the fourth leg.
Well, was that a bit of an apology for hitting it last start from Dean Winstanley?
Looks like it, doesn't it?
Don't be sorry, Dino. You're 4-0 up.
To Gibraltar.
Have that killer instinct. Eric Bristow would never have waved at you and said
Certainly
sorry.
wouldn't. You might have turned around and pointed at it and say, "That's what you
how
do,
you
son."
do it.
Yeah.
That's how you do it. Yeah.
Oh, look at this. Dino looking for a 180.
140.
He's in cruise control at the moment. He's not under any pressure.
Yeah.
And Manuel's not hurting him at all. So, you know, he can just relax into this, and it's a nice little practice session for him.
Yeah, had to come through the... look at this. Look at this,
Right,
Dean
lovely.
Stanley.
100.
Gets rid of the odd one.
50% on his checkouts. That's very good. That's very good.
Yeah, he's been good on double top so far.
Yeah.
100.
Good lad.
Had to come through qualifying for this, Dean. He beat Ian Moss and Glenn Spearing, only dropped the 5 legs over those 2 games. Again, a couple of dangerous characters. They all are on the Pro Tour as Dean Winstanley looks to fill it up again. Oh, he's not missed by much, that. He fancied it.
He did. He did.
And he just told me, Dino, once this year goes by, after the World Championships at Christmas, he says these tournaments, these Euro Tour tournaments, he is going to be a seed for them. He's not going to have to go through qualifying. He's going to be up there. That's his target.
It's the way to do it.
60.
It's the way to look at it, you know. Always look positive. There's too many negatives in people. Some people, you see the negatives in them. Always take the
60.
positives.
You require 40.
Well, he's tough with the level of competition, but Dean Winstanley, when he's playing well, we certainly know he's capable of ripping anybody apart.
Ooh.
Well, he's just missing double top now. It took him a few in the last leg. It's the 2 missed there, but double 10 comes to his aid, and it's 5-0 for Dean Winstanley. And it looks like
Manuel
he's
to Gibraltar.
cruising into the second round, and a tie with Adrian Lewis, who's seeded 13th for this one.
Lovely.
80.
It's a little steady start for Manuel. But I really don't see any problems for Dino in this one now. You know, the lad's not going to pull their 5 legs back.
Yeah, well, it would take a comeback of Simon Whitlock proportions to do that. Remember him doing that against Jamie Caven, 9-3 down, won it 10-9 at the European Championships. However, I did see Ted Anke come back from something similar to the Grand Slam against Simon Whitlock. He does have those comebacks in him, whether it's for him or against him.
Well, I remember doing one with Andy Hamilton coming back at the World Match Play. And Simon only wanted one more leg. And I think Hamilton had 8 on the bounce to do it, you know. It's
strange old game, darts, isn't it?
It happens.
85.
Good lad. It's there or thereabouts. But Dean's got the throw back already, you see.
Yeah, stolen the darts, and look at this.
There you go. 140 here, half his score.
100.
Well, he's not on a finish, but Manuel's got to hit a couple of trebles to get to one himself.
Yeah.
And he's not going to do it. So Dean Winstanley, 6 darts from here for a 6-0 win. Comprehensive if he can close this out. Ooh, not staying straight. He'll be frustrated with that because he could have left himself Shanghai if he just hit the straight 60.
Yep. That's a good dart.
100.
Let's give Dean something to think about. Let's give him something to think about. 25, 60 ball.
It looks a great lie for the bullseye if he'd hit that treble 20. He wasn't far off it. No.
90 left. He'll either go bull or 18s. Probably 18s, I would have thought. Yep.
Oh, well.
Well, over there, shall we? 116 is a good one to go for. You've got two up the top there. Over the top of that.
Yeah, frustration for Manuel Vilerio and Dean Winstanley. 89 needed for the match and a 6-0 rout.
20 ball.
Oh, he's got greedy and gone for the treble, hasn't
he? Missed a big number. Sacrilege, that is.
39. Manuel requires 70.
He's got a great chance. He should have a shot at a double.
Oh, dear me.
He might go 30. He's gone a different way.
Wow.
That's a shame because it was
62.
Yes, left double 7. Yes.
Well, he may not get a poke at it because Dean Winstanley for double top. That's starting hand. It's there! And Dean Winstanley completes the evening with a 6-0 demolition of Manuel Vilerio. He's through. Vilerio didn't play.